Oh, back with another one, man. It is the Big Ten Tournament Semifinals between the Maryland Terrapins and the Wisconsin Badgers, man. Maryland trying to come out here and show everybody that they are the best. So my main man TGT TTV will also be streaming this. Make sure y'all go check that out. Make sure y'all go subscribe to him. And my friend is talking about how big my numbers are, but he's still gonna get cooked, so it doesn't matter to me. And Trae Young dribbling it right at Donovan Mitchell. Oh, Trae Young with the crossover. The pass to Bogut, he in a monstrous dunk to start the game. Donovan Mitchell dribbling up the court, passes it to a wide open Ben Simmons in the corner, and he banks the three. Trae Young going right back at Donovan Mitchell, and Trae Young. And Isaac Bonga will not be playing today. As you guys heard earlier, he is suspended for 4 games for fighting Indiana's Trae Young. Luka Doncic dribbling around. Finds a little bit of space. He fires and misses. The pass to David Thompson. David Thompson dribbles. Oh. A little fadeaway, and he misses. Luka shoots it over Ben Simmons, and he makes it. If you guys did not know, Isaac Bonga was one of Maryland's best defenders when somebody needed to stop Trae Young. He was there, but stuff got physical as Luka Doncic hits a wide open 3 in the corner, and it is a 2-point Wisconsin lead. Wisconsin bringing out their new jerseys. Trae Young in the corner misses. And Maryland is definitely a run and gun team as Luka Doncic hits another jump shot. And Trae Young dribbling around as Ben Simmons fouls him. They pass it to Rick Fox right out of the inbound, and he in a nice post move on Ben Simmons, and he goes in there and scores. Ben Simmons, another 3 in the corner, and Maryland takes a 1-point lead. And Donovan Mitchell slams it. I mean, it don't matter. Today we may do a Pac-12 game. Today we may do a Pac-12 game. We do not know. We should do the championship before that, Tom. And David Thompson cashes in the 3, and it is a 4-point Maryland lead. Andrew Bogut dribbling around to find some space. Wide open in the corner. He misfires. They pass it to Ben Simmons. And Ben Simmons makes the layup right over Rick Fox. And that's 8 points for Ben Simmons already on the game. And it is a 18-12 game. Ben Simmons trying to press. They're playing great pressure defense, but they leave Luka wide open, and Andrew Bogut, way to be a rim protector. And Rick Fox shoots a 3 right over Ben Simmons, but it does not matter. He cashes it in. Ben Simmons gonna go right back at the defense. Forces up a bad shot, and he misses. And Andrew Bogut deflects the pass and gets the steal. Rick Fox handling the ball. A wide open Luka at 3, and at the 3-point line, and he makes it. Tie game just like that. This may be a shootout. Oh, and Luka passes it right out to a wide open David Thompson in the corner, who capitalizes with the 3-pointer. Trae Young takes a dribble right back. Luka trying to answer back with the 3 of his own, and he misses. Oh, Andrew Bogut playing great press defense. Okay, Andrew Bogut taking it down the court, and Trae Young reaches in. A good foul, stopping Andrew Bogut from going straight to the lane. Passes it to a wide open Donovan Mitchell, and he makes it. And the Badgers take a timeout. They're the Badgers. Okay. Wisconsin's down by 6 with 7 minutes and 14 seconds left in the game. Trae Young dribbling it down the court for Wisconsin. He'll throw the lob, and Andrew Bogut grabs it and slams it home. Maybe that would be a momentum shift for this team, as there's a wide open Donovan Mitchell in the corner, and he pumps fake. He'll drive and draw the foul. First foul in the game for either team. No, actually second foul for Wisconsin, as Donovan Mitchell with a 94 free throw percentage makes the first. Can he capitalize on the second? He surely will. And he extends the lead to 6 points. Tony Allen. Great defense by Luka Doncic, and it is a turnover for the Badgers. Luka Doncic handling the ball for the Terrapins. He passes it to Jay Williams, who passes it to David Thompson in the corner, and Andrew Bogut with the swat. Jay Williams taking it out. Jay Williams showing off his handles. He's not passing it. He's not going to pass it. He's going to take it into the lane and get the and one. A little bit of a selfish play there on that possession, but it doesn't matter. He goes into the paint with the trees and finishes and converts the and one, making it a 9-point lead for the Terrapins. The winner of this game advances to the Big Ten championship against Michigan State. And Klay Thompson cashing the 3. They're showing a press, and Klay Thompson getting the steal. Wisconsin putting pressure on the ball, but Maryland forces a turnover of themselves, and they're slowing it down. Can Trae Young guard him? Oh, Jay Williams goes up and under, but misses. And Tony Allen jamming it, and it's only a 4-point game as Jay Williams goes right past Trae Young. He pump fakes. He should have drove there, and he knows he should have drove. Jay Williams, one dribble, and Jay Williams makes the wide open elbow jump shot. Trae Young needs to stay on this man because he can make shots. Tony Allen being guarded by Luka Doncic. Right off of the screen, gives it to Bogut, who takes the guard right into the paint, and he makes it. 8 points on the day for Andrew Bogut, as Jay Williams goes right past Trae Young, and he's gonna jam it with a clear lane to the basket. One hesitation, and he was gone. And they double team Trae Young, and it's a steal. Jay Williams taking it in to the fast break as Ben Simmons catches the lob and slams it. Wisconsin is forced to call a quick timeout as it is a 8-point Maryland lead. 35-27, folks, here with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Wisconsin needs to make some big changes if they want to come back. Timeout taking an awful lot of time. Coach Walton must be over there cooking up a scheme that could get Wisconsin right back into the game. And if you guys did not know, we are at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Trae Young dribbling right through the team. And Andrew Bogut playing great defense, and Earl Monroe gets the rebound. He passes it to Jay Williams, who was not going to finish over Eric Pascal. Great defense by him. Paul George dribbling up the court and is fouled by Earl Monroe. Earl Monroe just getting into the game and already causing a foul. Andrew Bogut's going to try and post up. Fadeaway jumper, but he misses it. Gives it to Earl Monroe, who dribbles right past Trae Young, getting double teamed. He could have passed it. Pass it to a wide open Antoine Davis in the paint, who pulls up for the short jump shot and makes it. Maryland with 70% field goal percentage, while Wisconsin has a 58% field goal percentage. And Paul George splashes the nice little short jump shot, and Antonio Davis goes right by Eric Pascal and finishes right over him. Jay Williams all on Klay Thompson right now. Gets a wide open Andrew Bogut, who makes the mid-range jump shot. Oh, nice catch by Antonio Davis. And he misses the wide open mid-range shot. He's stripped by Jaylen Brown, who gives it to a wide open Paul George, and he makes it. Andrew Bogut with a nice jump shot from the free throw line. Maryland clicking on all cylinders right now, leading by 8, as Paul George with a nice dribble move. Had the defender stumbling there a little bit, and they seem to be running some type of press. But he had a chance to hit a wide open man, and it is an offensive 3-second violation on the Terrapins. Great defense from Wisconsin, and they take the ball back, trying to regain their lead. Goes right through, and Trae Young makes it a 4-point game. Earl Monroe dribbling it down the court. Tries to dribble right past Klay Thompson. Non-successful. Passes it to Antonio Davis, who is going to give it to his guard. Jaylen Brown goes right by, and a nice dunk in the paint. What athleticism there. And Eric Pascal pulls up for 3, and he misses. Jay Williams going down the court. Speedster. He's gonna jam it! An 8-point Maryland lead. Jay Williams with the athletic finish. Trae Young with the 3. Right over Earl Monroe. He misses. And Maryland out here trying to protect and extend their lead. He'll shoot the mid-range jump shot, and he'll bank it. Jay Williams has 11 points. Wisconsin trying to slow it up. Earl Monroe guarding Trae Young. Trae Young misses the shot, gets right back to Eric Pascal, who also misses. Jay Williams, their main ball handler, taking it up the court. Oh, he's gonna go right past him, and he's gonna dunk it. It is a surprise to me why Jay Williams is not starting for this team. But that is a coach's decision, as Jaylen Brown tips the pass but does not get it. And Paul George with a great finish. But but it is still a 10-point Maryland lead with 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Jay Williams challenging Trae Young's defense, calls for a double team. Andrew Bogut coming a little bit late. He's gonna still dribble around. He gets right by him. He's gonna finish, dribbling through the entire team and tips the pass. And Klay Thompson misses the wide open shot as something happened there. And Jaylen Brown pulls up for three and he misses. At the end of the first, it is a 12-point Maryland lead, 51-39, folks. Wisconsin needs to wake up. They played great in their first game, but right now they are not playing up to their potential. People have them as favorites to win this game, but Maryland is proving them wrong. Can Wisconsin keep the pressure on them and get this lead back? And D'Angelo Russell fouls him. And we have to pause the game because someone has to do something. But until then, guys, we are going to talk about how these two teams are playing. Wisconsin, a very low field goal percentage, just above 50%, but Maryland shooting a near 80% from the field, which is the main reason why they had this 12-point lead after the first. I'd say the best player this quarter was Jay Williams. Even through the double teams, even though he was having very selfish possessions, he still dribbled right through everybody and finished at the rack. That's what you have to do, man. And Luka Doncic converting early from the three-point line. Also Ben Simmons, they were leaving him open in the corner, and he did not miss that. He did not miss. I bet you Coach is very, very pleased with what they are doing. Coach Fizdale, that is. If you guys didn't hear about it, but Coach Turgeon has just gotten the coronavirus after during their last game. That's why he was not at the game. He was at home because he was sick. But nonetheless, Coach Fizdale is coaching these dudes up, and they have a chance to win the entire Big Ten tournament. And this game is brought to you by the College Basketball Network, CBN, man. They've been working hard all year, bringing you guys games, and they do not disappoint during conference season. So after this conference is over, we will have the Pac-12, then we'll have the SEC, then we'll have the ACC, then after all of that, we'll have a grand tournament, which you guys all know as March Madness. NCAA tourney, man. Top 4 teams. Every team that makes it to the semifinals is going to March Madness, but they are playing this for seedings and to see who is the best team in each conference. And if you guys did not know, we are in Brooklyn, New York with the Big Ten Tournament Semifinals. And tomorrow will be our first game of Pac-12 play. Make sure you don't miss it. And we are back and we are ready to get right back into some action. Maryland taking the ball out, passes it to Terrence Ross, who's going to dribble around, and he gets fouled by Eric Pascal. Second foul 9 seconds into the quarter for Wisconsin, as they give it to Jay Williams, who's been eating up all day in the master hop step, and he gets swatted, caught out of the air actually by Andrew Bogut. What a monstrous play. And D'Angelo Russell finishes the pass to Jeremy Lin. He will take it right down the court, and nothing but room in front of him, and he makes the layup. First shot of the game for him, and he makes that. Oh. Wide open Eric Pascal, and he makes it. Oh! Tony Allen strips it right out of the hands of Jay Williams. And Andrew Bogut tips the pass out of bounds, and it is Badgers ball. And they try to throw the lob, but Andrew Bogut blocks it. Jay Williams, will he get plucked again? No. Klay Thompson getting a little trigger happy, and Jay Williams draws a foul. They give the ball to Ben Simmons, who passes it to Jay Williams, who gets it to a wide open lane in the corner, and he makes the 2-pointer, extending their lead to 11. 44-55 here, folks. And Wisconsin on a cold streak today. We did not expect that. They are one of the better shooting teams in the conference. As Antonio Davis goes right by them and slams it down. And another timeout for the Badgers. They only have 4 timeouts left. Maryland really putting the pressure on them as they showed the man Jay Williams. And Maryland is going to take an extended timeout. Action. Maryland is ready to resume the game. Have to take the trash out. D'Angelo Russell taking the ball on the court for the for the Badgers. So sorry. And D'Angelo Russell with the hops that puts it in. They gave it to Iman Shumpert, who was trying to dribble around everybody, and he does exactly that. And he almost finishes at the rack. Almost a great play by Iman Shumpert. It is a great play. Almost a great finish by Iman Shumpert. He makes the first free throw. Rocking number 21. And he greens the second one. Great shot by Iman Shumpert. D'Angelo Russell taking it down the court. Jeremy Lin playing great defense on him. And Eric Pascal hits the open three. Maryland has to put a hand up. The press, they're giving away one side. So Maryland has to take advantage of it. And he loses it. And Andrew Bogut with the dunk in transition. Let me give it to Iman Shumpert, who dribbles right past Tony Allen. Paul George playing great defense on him. And he loses the ball again. Iman Shumpert is on straps right now. Coach Fizdale is not happy, and he is putting in a sub for him. As they give it to Terrence Ross, who's wide open, and he makes the three. What a way to get open right... not Tony Allen, Terrence Ross. I'm so sorry. He makes the three. And they extend their lead to 9. Ben Simmons playing defense on Eric Pascal. And Paul George gets a wide open look at the basket, and he makes it. They give it back to Iman Shumpert. Coach looking at Jeremy Lin like, why would you keep on giving it to him? He's double teamed, and they give it right back to Iman Shumpert, who gets right through them, and he dunks it over Tony Allen. Iman Shumpert redeeming himself. D'Angelo Russell waiting for the offense to get set up, seeing what he can do. Surveying the defense. Jeremy Lin. And Eric Pascal with the great three-pointer. Wisconsin hitting 53% of their three-pointers, while Maryland's hitting 78. And they are putting pressure on the ball, but they leave the middle wide open. Never mind. Andrew Bogut with the monstrous block. As Eric Pascal hits another three, and it is only a 2-point Maryland lead, folks. Iman Shumpert is being locked up, forced to pick up the ball, but he gives it to Terrence Ross, who has the hot hand and makes another three, extending the lead right back out to 5. Jeremy Lin playing on D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell surveying the defense, seeing what he can do. They run the same play, but Maryland cannot stop it, so they will not stop. If it ain't broke, don't fiddle with it. If it ain't broke, don't fiddle with it. And that is exactly what Wisconsin is doing right now. Not messing up their game plan. And they're calling the same exact play call again, but this time they hit a different option. They give it right back to Andrew Bogut, who finishes inside. Wisconsin, they break the lead all the way down to 2. And Jeremy Lin, they feed it right back to the inside, and Jeremy Lin almost with the assist as Eric Pascal pushes it down the court for Wisconsin. Andrew Bogut with great defense there. Terrence Ross playing good defense on Tony Allen. Paul George being guarded by Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin playing good pressure defense on the ball. They give the ball to Andrew Bogut. No, they pass it to Eric Pascal, who runs right out of bounds. And some changes in the lineup for Maryland as they put in David Thompson, who automatically does a crossover and finishes through contact. It is a and 1. If he can convert this free throw, it will be a 5-point Terrapins lead, and it is. Ooh, and a nice drive by Dan Marley. Wisconsin's press. Whoa! Jeremy Lin breaks it with one crossover and finishes with the easy lay. Jeremy Lin shaking up the entire defense there. D'Angelo Russell seeing what the defense will give him, and he passes out to a wide open Dan Marley, who makes it. It's only a 2-point game. Jeremy Lin waiting for the press. Goes right by. Go. Davis working on Embiid. He picks up his dribble. He's forced to. And Ben Simmons with one dribble. The fadeaway three, and it is, fadeaway two. Long two. And that is 12 points for Ben Simmons. And it is a 4-point Maryland lead. Jeremy Lin putting great pressure on the ball. Kind of delaying the pass, which ultimately affected the shot. Oh, David Thompson lost the ball, but he gets it right back. And he's going to dribble right through the team. He makes the jump shot from the elbow, losing the ball, hustling to get it back. He has 11 points on the day. Jeremy Lin playing great defense on the ball to disrupt these plays, but that one, it doesn't work, and Dan Marley hits the easy 2. 4-point Maryland lead. Wisconsin's press is not working, as Jeremy Lin is just breaking it with ease. One man is breaking the press. He passes it to Terrence Ross, who is being guarded very closely by Dan Marley. Feeds Ben Simmons, who goes right in and gets fouled by Dan Marley and finishes. He gets the and one. Can he convert to make it a 7-point lead? He does not. It is a 6-point Maryland lead as Jeremy Lin with the monstrous block. They give it to Jeremy Lin. And Antonio Davis called with the illegal screen. This is, if you guys did not know, this is the semifinals game right before the championship. Winner will play Michigan State in the championship. Good defense by Earl Monroe. Wow, even though Donovan Mitchell had the hand in his face, Dan Marley makes the 3. He passes to Ben Simmons in the corner, who makes Rick Fox jump, and he goes right to the rim. Great fake by Ben Simmons there. Oh, Ben Simmons crashing in for the board. Earl Monroe with the wide open 3 makes it. And they extend the lead to 8 just like that. He gets the steal. Can they extend it to 10? He sure will. Earl Monroe playing great defense. Maryland and Wisconsin both have 8 points off turnover as Trae Young shoots a deep 3. And Jaylen Brown's going to set up the offense. Trae Young playing some pesky defense, but he passes it to Earl Monroe, who makes the jumper. Rick Fox jumped a little bit too early, and Earl Monroe waited for the right time to release the jump shot. Dan Marley with 10 points, being guarded closely by Jaylen Brown, who passes it to Rick Fox, and Rick Fox gets the lucky bounce. Oh, Earl Monroe goes right by him, and he's gonna dunk. Oh, Wisconsin pushing the ball. A nice little dribble move. Feeds Joel Embiid, and he steps out of bounds, and it's Terrapin's ball. Wisconsin running a little press. Earl Monroe just walks up the court right through the press. Coach wondering what this Wisconsin team is doing right now, just letting him jog right through the press. And Earl Monroe makes both free throws, and it is a 13-point Maryland lead. Jaylen Brown playing tough defense on him. And Ben Simmons taking off from almost the free throw line with a great dunk right there. Maryland doesn't need to press because they have been playing great half-court defense as they get a bad closeout on Rick Fox, and he makes the three. And they leave Earl Monroe wide open, and he makes it. 14 points on the day for Earl Monroe, and they have and Maryland just like that has a 16-point lead as they get another steal, and he passes to Andrew Bogut, who is gonna dunk. And it is a 17-point lead. Sorry, folks. And it's an illegal screen. The play looked good, but the refs called the illegal screen. And Luka Doncic is coming in for the Terps. Donovan Mitchell dribbling around, he makes the three. 10 points for him, and they have a 20-point lead, folks, just like that. It was just a close game. They feed a wide open Rick Fox, who is on fire. They give the ball to Luka Doncic. Great defense by Rick Fox, who pokes the ball away, but Luka Doncic gets it right back, and he picks up his dribble. And Andrew Bogut knocks down the easy mid-range jump shot. There's 14 seconds left in the half, folks. 105-86 is the score. D'Angelo Russell will walk the ball up the court, looking to give Wisconsin the final shot of the game. And Maryland fouls. Their first foul of the half. Second for Earl Monroe in the game. Earl Monroe playing tight defense. And a great contest. And after the first quarter, it is 105-86. This is the Big Ten Tournament semifinals on the College Basketball Network. Thank you guys for tuning in, and let's get right back to the third quarter of Big Ten Network. Big Ten Network. Sorry guys, this is on Big Ten Network, guys. Let's get to the action of the start of the first quarter, and a nice dribble from Donovan Mitchell. Tony Allen playing great defense. He lost him. He takes the three and makes it. A little bit of a delayed reaction there, and Tony Allen goes right back at the defense. It is a 20-point game. And Andrew Bogut is gonna foul. Questionable foul there. And Andrew Bogut has 3 on the day. And great defense by Trae Young, but he cannot get the steal. And a nice pass to David Thompson. It's an easy layup as they extend their lead up to 22. Maryland with 46 points in the paint, shooting 80% from the field. And Rick Fox makes the three. He's on fire. And a nice pass to David Thompson, who finishes. 21-point game. David Thompson has 15 points. And an easy steal from Ben Simmons as they pass to Luka Doncic, and he will jam it in. 23-point lead for the Terrapins. And Rick Fox misses the mid-range jump shot. He passes it to Donovan Mitchell, who misses the three. Pass it to Luka Doncic with a great contest by Ben Simmons. And he alters that shot. Trae Young gambles for it, and Donovan Mitchell goes in for a monstrous jam. Way to dribble through that double team by Andrew Bogut. Ben Simmons playing tough defense. So is David Thompson, but Rick Fox makes it anyway. They pass it to David Thompson, who goes right by him, and David Thompson's gonna make the easy layup in the paint. They're trying to run a double screen play, and Rick Fox does not make it that time, surprisingly. And that is 4 fouls on Andrew Bogut. And Jay Williams is back in the game. Maryland's secret ace. He dribbles it out, pulls up for the mid-range shot, and he makes it. 17 points for him. And a nice pass to Andrew Bogut, who makes the fadeaway mid-range. And Jay Williams is going to easily break the press. Goes right by him and right into the lane. He's going to jam it with the right hand. The defense cannot contain him, as he has 19 points on the day. And D'Angelo Russell misses the shot. He passes it to Jay Williams, who's wide open in the corner, and he makes it. 22 points for Jay Williams, and he has only missed 3 shots today. 22 points, 2 assists. He is having a great game. David Thompson playing close defense on him. Playing close defense. Reaching in a little bit. And Andrew Bogut blocks it. And David Thompson caught reaching a little bit. Well, that's what happens every now and then for Maryland. They play very aggressive defense, so they'll get caught for the reach every now and then. As Wisconsin calls the timeout, it is a 29-point Maryland lead, folks. Can you believe it? Wisconsin getting straight punked. Back in action, Ray Allen checked in for the Wisconsin Badgers. As Wisconsin needed to regroup after that timeout. Hopefully they can cut down the deficit, because they actually have cut down the deficit a little bit after every single timeout. Antonio Davis playing great defense on Rick Fox, but it does not matter, as he's gonna make the layup. They give the ball to Jay Williams, who's gonna dribble right past him. Is he gonna go in there? He's gonna jam it right over Ray Allen. He's gonna get the steal too. Pass it to a wide open David Thompson, who jams that. He's gonna jam that and make it a 31-point Maryland lead. Ooh, and Antonio Davis called for a second foul. Have him at point guard, yes. And Jay Williams is taking the ball up court. Oh, one dribble, he's right past Trae Young. One dribble, he's right past Trae Young. He goes up over Andrew Bogut and he makes it. That's 26 points for Jay Williams. Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. It does damage. Jay Williams is playing great today. 27 points for him. As Trae Young hits the jump shot. They give it to Jay Williams. Jay Williams sees a wide open seam down the middle. He's gonna take it and he's gonna jam it. 29 points for him. It is a 32-point Maryland lead. Oh, Jay Williams showing off his hops there, trying to get the steal. And Trae Young with the pretty Euro step there. It's still a 30-point lead for the Terps. Ooh, one dribble, he's right past him. He goes in and he gets his layup, and that is 31 points on the day for Jay Williams, shooting 70% from the field, having a great game. And Rick Fox with the nice three. Wisconsin still has time to claw back, but if they cannot play defense on Jay Williams, they will not come back in this game. It is right back to a 32-point game. Maryland should close out on Rick Fox. Rick Fox is on fire. Oh, Jay Williams goes right past him, and Jay Williams is gonna finish right over Andrew Bogut. He hustles back on defense. Gets right in the face of Trey Young, but it doesn't matter because Rick Fox is still wide open. Rick Fox with 30 points, having a great game. As Jay Williams goes right around Trey Young, and he misses the mid-range jump shot, and Maryland cannot get the board. And Ray Allen pulls up from the wide open two. And Jay Williams goes right past him, goes right around him, and finishes at the rim. 38 points for Jay Williams. Maryland shooting 82% on the day. Just a domination right here. It is a 29-point lead. And Jay Williams playing great defense. And Jay Williams tries to dribble through two people but gets fouled. And Andrew Bogut has officially fouled out of the game with 16 points. That is a huge loss for Wisconsin. And they leave Jaylen Brown wide open and he hits the deep three. It is a 32-point Maryland lead, and this is getting ugly. D'Angelo Russell seeing if he can set up some offense. But Maryland playing some close defense as Rick Fox finds some space, but he misses. Very unlikely for him, and Joel Embiid gets his second foul. And Maryland's going to the line. Andrew Bogut makes the first one. And Andrew Bogut makes the second one, and it is a 148-114 Maryland Terps lead as Rick Fox goes in and makes it. This game is not over. Wisconsin just has to play great defense. And Earl Monroe tried to dribble through two people. That is not going to work. And Eric Pascal is going to finish on the fast break. Cutting the lead to 30. Still a great deficit to overcome. And Antonio Davis pulls up for the mid-range jump shot and he misses. Wisconsin has numbers, but Earl Monroe with a great defensive play. And he's going to slow it down for the Terps. Give it to a wide open Iman Shumpert, who's going to shoot, and he's going to make it. Only 7 points in the game for him, but he brings the lead right back up to 33 points. D'Angelo Russell misses the shot. They give it to Iman Shumpert. Iman Shumpert backing out to set up some offense. Tony Allen not playing close enough, and he's gonna make the deep three. Who thought? Tony Allen did not respect this man's jumper, and Iman Shumpert made him pay. And Embiid finishes at the rack. They're still showing press. Even being down by 34, and Earl Monroe goes right by him. Doesn't coach see that the press isn't working? He should change it. As they bring the lead up to 36 points. This is looking ugly. And Iman Shumpert finishes the and one. As they bring their lead up to 36 points. Make it 37. And D'Angelo Russell going right through there. If they can't play defense, whoa! And they are fouling. Coach is frustrated. The players are frustrated. You can see it by that foul right there. That was very unnecessary. And the Badgers call a timeout. Coach Walton is just done. 35-point Maryland lead. He doesn't think they could come back. Make it 36. Make it 37. 37-point lead. If Maryland can keep this up, they will be in the Big Ten Championship against Michigan State. And Eric Pascal makes the nice little mid-range jump shot. Okay, Earl Monroe dribbles right through the press, gives it to a wide open Antonio Davis, who pulls up from 3 but bricks. Oh, and great defense by Jaylen Brown. And then Antonio Davis going the other way, and he dunks it in the fast break. Great defense from Maryland, just all around this game. And with Ben Simmons, another block. He has numbers. He's gonna dunk it with the and one. With the and one. Coach Walton and D'Angelo Russell looking for a foul call. For a charge call. As Ben Simmons converts the and one and makes it a 40-point Maryland lead. Kevin Martin puts up a 3 and makes it. Wisconsin has been running this press, but it has not been working as they just foul. Earl Monroe makes the first one.
Maryland only brought 2 centers. Let's see what would happen if Joel Embiid.
Earl Monroe makes another one. And they make a 2 actually. Earl Monroe goes right by him, and Earl Monroe's gonna put up a 3. He's gonna miss, but what a board! Gives it out to Ben Simmons, who puts up a 3 and misses. Ben Simmons goes right back and gets the steal, and is off in the break. Ben Simmons with 23 points. Oh, and Joel Embiid has 4 fouls. Earl Monroe cashing in at the free throw line. He has 22 points on the day. And Antonio Davis has fouled D'Angelo Russell, and D'Angelo Russell is going to the line for Wisconsin. He cashes in both of those. Monroe with the dart pass up the court. And what a finish by Jaylen Brown. Eric Pascal gets the ball, and he throws it right off of the back thigh of Jaylen Brown. And it is still Wisconsin ball with 12 seconds left in the third. And Earl Monroe gets the steal, and Earl Monroe's going in the break, but he is fouled by Eric Pascal, and it is a clear path foul. So Maryland will get he misses the free throw. Very uncharacteristic of him. He misses both free throws. But Maryland gets the ball back as Earl Monroe.
Pascal finally did it. I think he finally ended his career.
And D'Angelo Russell fouls him. And Wisconsin calls the timeout. Wisconsin definitely just fouling for the fun of it. They think that their season's over, so they're just gonna foul the life out of Maryland. Hopefully to injure them for the next game, which is horrible sportsmanship. And Luke Walton should be ashamed of what his players are doing right now.
Luke Walton is telling their players to take a drink and think about
as Maryland is taking this time to 10 to Earl Monroe's hurt shoulder. He was hurt from all the fouling that was going on during that
Wisconsin
play.
is showing other teams that they will play physical and won't back down to any challenge.
As we get another close-up of somebody's shorts, just to see the designs of all the shorts.
How good the design of this shorts are, courtesy of Under Armour.
Lou Walton telling his guys to keep on playing through, no matter what's going on.
Luke Walton telling his guys to keep on fouling and telling him ways that make him foul harder. Telling him to foul harder. And keep running floppy.
And we are going right back into action with Earl Monroe shooting free throws. He makes that one.
Monroe apparently iced his shoulder.
And he makes the second one. Making sure the hurt shoulder does not affect him with 4 seconds left in the third quarter. As Earl Monroe gets the ball, and he's gonna dunk with 2 seconds left in the game. And D'Angelo Russell chucks up a half-court shot and misses at the end of the third quarter. It is a 42-point Maryland lead. Maryland just all around putting the pressure on Wisconsin and destroying them. Wisconsin's just all out of sorts. Even though they're in front of their home crowd, they are getting embarrassed.
Their home crowd is saying, boy, doo-doo, as the refs make all of these bad calls.
And D'Angelo Russell goes right at the defense.
Out of frustration. Will the other center do it with 4 fouls left? A step back from whatchamacallit.
D'Angelo Russell misses.
D'Angelo Russell.
Klay Thompson puts up a 3 and he makes it.
I've gotten 2 wins today.
They give it back to Earl Monroe. He is fouled by D'Angelo Russell, has 5 fouls.
Putting pressure on that shoulder.
He gives it to Earl Monroe again. Their best free throw shooter, and it seems as... And D'Angelo Russell has just fouled out with 10 points. They give it right back to Earl Monroe, who is fouled by Klay Thompson, who has 2 fouls. And Wisconsin calls their final timeout.
Fans are starting to leave.
The stadium is already starting to empty, as it is a 39-point Maryland lead, and Wisconsin just fouling out of frustration.
And they should transfer their kids. Wisconsin parents
the Pep boys are really trying their hardest to cheer this crowd up, but they cannot after being just demolished this bad in the Big Ten semifinals. So close, but this will not be the last of Wisconsin. They will be in March Madness, but they could also move on if they play really good defense and they score.
Defense is a little bit.
Maryland taking this time to get a drink. Coach talking to them as we get another close-up of their shorts. Great design, courtesy of me, guys. You already know. And Trae Young starting to foul. They give it to Jeremy Lin. Quick pass to Earl Monroe, who was fouled again by Klay Thompson, who has 3 fouls. It seems like that's all that Wisconsin's doing right now. They're just fouling. And Earl Monroe, even with a hurt shoulder, converts at the line. And Jeremy Lin in the fast break. Wisconsin can't foul them if they're in the fast break. Trae Young makes the 3. They give it to Earl Monroe, who is going to shoot the 3 and miss, but Terrence Ross gets it. He's going to put it right back up, and they finish. 42-point lead here, folks. Klay Thompson, an easy shot. And Trae Young with his third foul, sorry. Trae Young Jeremy Lin with the free throw, converts the first, and converts the second, extending the lead right back out to 42. Oh, a nice little move by Trae Young, but he cannot make the shot. And Klay Thompson commits his 4th foul. As Jerry Hughes, scoring his first bucket as a Maryland Terrapin in his final season. He has been working his entire career to get on the team and get on the court, and he has finally just done it in the Big Ten tournament. This is what college basketball is all about. Making big moments like this for all these players. And Ben Simmons with an easy dunk at the other end. By the way, Wisconsin's fouling. You forget that they are down by 42. They are down by 44 with 9 minutes left. And Jeremy Lin with the easy basket on the other end. Jeremy Lin has 14. Trae Young with the easy layup. And Jeremy Lin with the nice finish. Jeremy Lin misses. Trae Young misses. Sorry about that. And Jerry Hughes is fouled again. Can Jerry Hughes score 4 points in 4 points? He makes the first one. And makes the second one. 4 points for Jerry Hughes. Big moment for him. As Jeremy Lin gives Wisconsin a taste of their own medicine, fouling right back. Great defense by Antonio Davis, but it does not matter. They give it to Terrence Ross, who is fouled by Ray Allen. Terrence Ross keep on banking it from the free throw line. And he scores. Wow, way to go up there and get that. And Jerry Hughes, can he get his first dunk in his career? And he does! And the Maryland bench is going crazy for him as he just scored his first basket that was not a free throw for the Terrapins and his career. What a great accomplishment for that young man. Oh, and it's stolen by Klay Thompson. And Klay Thompson with the nice shot. And Jeremy Lin goes right around his man. But he again gets fouled. Trae Young has 5 fouls. It seems like as if everybody on Wisconsin is just fouling right out. 201 points for Maryland. Trae Young makes a 3. And Antonio Davis makes the fadeaway jump shot. And Joel Embiid, way to hustle for the rebounds. And Joel Embiid has 5. Jerry Hughes looking to score 8 points in this game. He makes it, and that's 8 points on the game for him. Jeremy Lin gets the steal, and he gives it to Ben Simmons. What is he gonna do in the fast break? It's always exciting to see him run in the fast break. And Trae Young actually misses. And Ray Allen with his second foul. And Ben Simmons makes both free throws at the line. Trae Young pulls up from deep but misses. And Joel Embiid has fouled out. Yet he is still on the court. He's gonna have to leave. No. Even with 6 fouls, he stays on the floor. The coach Fisdale, very confused on what's going on right now. Trying to alert the refs about what's going on with Joel Embiid, but they are just not listening. That's 5 on Klay Thompson. And finally, Joel is getting taken out of the game. And the shooting guard, Kevin Martin, is put at center. What is going on? As Ben Simmons misses the first one and makes the second one. Well, I don't know what that was. And Jerry Hughes gets fouled again. Can he get double digits in his first game scoring for the Terrapins? He hits one, and the bench standing on their heels to see what he'll do now. He misses! What a heartbreaking moment for him, but he might have another chance as they are trying to feed him. They feed him the ball, and he's fouled. He has another chance to get double digits in this game. He puts it up. It's good! Jerry Hughes, in his first game scoring, puts up double digits. What a great accomplishment for him. And it's blocked! Antonio Davis says, "Get that out of here!" Wisconsin taking it out. And a lob right out to Klay Thompson. Me. And Ben Simmons is fouled by Klay Thompson. He has 6 fouls. He's fouled out with 13 points. And Ben Simmons hits the free throw. And hits another free throw. And they throw a lob. Seems like they're almost playing around, even though they are down by so much. Jerry Hughes goes right around him, and he gets fouled. Jerry Hughes looking to score even more now. Jerry Hughes has 12 points on the game. And Young kind of playing around for some reason, even though they are down by... Even though they are down by 51, Trae Young is playing around. Make that a 53-point deficit. As Maryland is just putting it on them right now. And Jerry Hughes gets fouled again. This whole Wisconsin team is gonna mess around and get fouled out. Jerry Hughes misses another free throw. Only 2 missed free throws for him. He makes that one, has 14 points. Luka Doncic is just throwing up a shot. And Jerry Hughes is fouled again as Ray Allen has 5. Jerry Hughes makes that one, 15 points. He has 16 points. He told him to give him that. Antonio Davis waiting for him to shoot it, and he just blocked it. Just full out punked him. And Andrew Bogut almost getting the steal. Kevin Martin with the wide open mid-range, he's gonna make that. Jerry Hughes going right down, and he gets fouled again. Rick Fox is his first foul. That is 22 team fouls for Wisconsin. This has to be the most in any quarter in college history. They give it to Jerry Hughes, and he gets fouled again. And Ray Allen has fouled out. No way. No. And Trae Young just chucks up a 3. And Kevin Martin fouls Andrew Bogut. He has 5. Andrew Bogut makes the first one. And Trae Young misses his chance at an and one. But he misses the first free throw. Doesn't seem like himself, but he makes the second one. He gives it right back to Jerry Hughes, who gets fouled again by Trae Young, and Trae Young has fouled out. Jerry Hughes has 20 points on the game. What a great outing for him. Make that 21 points. Iman Shumpert gets the ball as Tony Allen mugs somebody with his first foul. Iman Shumpert makes the first one. And Iman Shumpert makes both of them. And Terrence Ross with a great closeout. Iman Shumpert just trying to run. Jacks up a 3. No good. Jerry Hughes gets the rebound, and he gets stripped. And Luka Doncic finishes through the great defense. And Tony Allen fouls him again. Iman Shumpert makes the free throw. And it is out of bounds. And Iman Shumpert has been fouled again. Wisconsin is going to lose this game. But they will be in March Madness because of this. Yeah, they are. Oh, no? Then who is? Then who is? The last person to lose? That would be I'll be Indiana. Indiana's back in. So news has just come in that Wisconsin has fouled so much that they have been fined and disqualified from the NCAA tournament eligibility. So that means that Indiana will be back, and Trae Young for Indiana will be suspended due to that fight with Isaac Bonga. So even though they get invited to play again, Trae Young is gonna miss most of it if they survive. And Doncic is fouled by Andrew Bogut. Doncic makes the first one. And Doncic makes the second one. And Iman Shumpert gets fouled. You mean Washington? You definitely mean Washington. So, this is the last Big Ten game today on the Big Ten Network. Tomorrow will be the championship and the first two games of Pac-12 play. The first game of the Pac-12, Big Ten tomorrow. And then the first Pac-12 game will be Oregon versus Washington. Make sure you guys tune in for that tomorrow. They have Yale and Harvard. That's what you want to know. But we'll do that after. Kevin Martin is fouled out with 12 points. Kevin Martin, I'm so sorry. No, there's somebody named Kenyon Martin. And Iman Shumpert is fouled and Wisconsin's in the bonus. And Wisconsin pauses the game for some reason, but they're back. And he makes the first one. Tony Allen fouls out actually with 8 points. Just an all-around horrible game for Wisconsin.
Tony Allen will continue to stay on the court.
As Wisconsin is losing by 61 points. 62, sorry. Make that 61. And 60.
When's the Harvard and Yale game? I want to see some big brain basketball.
And Iman Shumpert is fouled once more.
When's the Ivy League game? I want to see some.
Iman Shumpert makes another free throw.
Is it after the what's it called again? Yeah. We're gonna do the Pac-12. Will the Pac-12 be today? No.
Depending on what time I wake up, we take it to.
Oh, Andrew Bogut. And Andrew Bogut misses the free throw.
For Easter, we're doing a hunt, right? You just run around finding things.
And Jerry Hughes gets fouled by Dan Marley.
Imagine like we're going.
Jerry Hughes with 24 points on the game.
That'll be funny. I'll be the most unique.
Luka Doncic pulls up from deep.
Oh no. See, I got
And Eric Pascal with 5 fouls. Andrew Bogut makes the free throw.
Indiana has been praying for this moment, and they have been
I
University
was
of
thinking
Wisconsin has
brain for
been
the moment.
Wisconsin has been disqualified for an excess amount of fouls. Coach Luke Walton doesn't even care at this point.
2018 foul.
So that means Indiana will be back into March Madness when that happens. This game is just taking forever. Wisconsin still fouling. And Eric Pascal fouls out
Bro, why is the
with 21 points.
Iris's pants are so shorts are so short.
Who?
Iris.
Eric Pascal, even though he has 6 fouls, he's still playing.
And Dan Marjorie has fouled out. And the ball, it has been a dead ball, but Eric Pascal is still playing.
And Andrew Bogut shoots. Eric Pascal still playing in the game with 6 fouls.
I don't know what happened to my mic, but when I was playing in the game, like, I couldn't hear. Like, it was like me. I don't know if it was me or my mic.
And Eric Pascal makes it.
Like, the thing was the sound sounded muffled. Like, my mic was making noise.
And Dan Marley has 4 fouls. And Jerry Hughes misses the first one. I mean, Larry Hughes misses the first one. And he misses both.
This guy is bad, gosh.
Andrew Bogut playing tight up defense.
Speed kills one. That's actually a good move. But it's probably safety. It's not.
He fouled again.
Thomas, you think speed kills one is taken?
Emil Shumpert makes the first free throw.
That's like a password more than a PS menu.
And it hits right off of Andrew Bogut's hand. And Eric Pascal's gonna score off of that. Emil Shumpert fouled again.
They're at 199. Maryland couldn't get that 300 and break away.
Maryland trying not to allow 200 points.
Then what's the point of Indiana playing though? If you said they're suspended.
Indiana's not suspended.
I mean Wisconsin.
But what's the point of Indiana playing?
No, I thought you said Wisconsin is suspended.
And Andrew Bogut makes the free throw.
Who was the team that got suspended? I mean, what's it called?
Wisconsin got suspended, man.
Yeah, then why is the game still going on? It's pointless.
Because they have to finish the game. And Wisconsin goes over 200. It is a 62-point Maryland lead. And the stadium is just completely silent. As Paul George fouls out. There are 2 people on the court that have fouled out.
Have y'all ever did an all-nighter?
What do you mean?
All night, like I said.
And Emil Shumpert has 36 points.
Or what's the latest you stayed up playing?
Then I got yelled at right after. But at a birthday party, maybe. I stayed up at like 3 o'clock. So like we had to leave at 5. And I went to sleep at like 3 o'clock. Cause we had to leave at 5.
Emil Shumpert gets fouled.
Yeah. Or no, 3 o'clock. It was 3 or 5. I don't know.
You got off at 1 and you got yelled at? I
got off at 1. I got yelled at before. That was...
Thing is, like, I get off when I want to. Because I only get on at night. So.
It is a backcourt violation on Paul George.
During school days, I only play at night. And that's if my mom thinks my homework is good. But usually I just... The thing is, like, have y'all grades? I've got 100 on literally every assignment I've been assigned.
And Ben Simmons makes the shot.
My school discovered a way to find every answer, so I don't use it. I'm a good
Oh yeah, I have an app that gives me like the right answer.
And Ben Simmons fouls Rick Fox.
Teacher is doing the most. I only use it for my math.
My math teacher gave us an MCAT review and we didn't even take MCAT.
That's what I'm saying. He gave us this stuff about the golden ratio that my mom didn't even learn, and she's taking college right now.
Paul George with 7 fouls.
Like,
Don't know why he's still on the court.
Coach Fizdale is very confused as to why do they have 7 fouls?
All and usual, like, oh, 24? Oh, he died like a bomb.
I guess they're playing like a Philadelphia pickup game. With 25, as the clock trickles down, a look of disappointment comes on everybody's face. Who you talking to?
Ben Simmons showing no respect.
I was talking to this guy on Fortnite. If I was watching
Terrence,
this stream,
Maryland showing no respect because they are mad about all the fouls that.
for what? Imagine. I can't break this record. I've never
One last play because they can.
I've never been playing.
And Paul George misses at the buzzer. Thank you guys for tuning in to King Theo on YouTube. As you see, Maryland takes the 69-point win, man. It was a blowout. So Maryland will be moving on to the Big Ten Championship. Against Michigan State, Wisconsin has been removed from March Madness, and Indiana has been put back in. Thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed day. Have a nice Easter. Don't forget, I love y'all.
Happy Easter.
Peace.